Or why?
You have a lot of names, so you go by Thundercat, Cowboy, Herman Douglas. What's your rap name?
Thundercat's my rap name. My original rap name is T-Ierney, though.
Number one, I had to do a video about this because this right here is the most craziest bullshit that I ever seen in my fucking life. Months later, this nigga Cowboy up here finna do a fucking interview. Okay, now, the questions that are being asked are straight up bullshit. Anybody can see that. Okay, now, any viewer watching, his right eye looks like it's been blacked. I don't know if the nigga got in a fight, somebody called themselves paying him back for the bullshit that he did, or what. Okay, now, the first question should have been, where are the damn tapes for the parking lot? There's tapes. Where's the video footage from the Marathon store inside of it? Where are the camera footage from outside of the damn store, the plaza? Who was the white man that was in the BMW who drove up and got out and went over and handed that boy a gun or whatever he handed him? Who was the nigga who pointed out Nipsey? His questions, his answers, his story done changed. First he said it was just some nigga, nothing was exchanged. Now he said, oh, they shook hands. Then he said, dude wanted Nipsey to listen to his music. Then he said, Nipsey told the dude, you can't be around me because you snitch. I heard you snitching. Then he said the nigga went and grabbed a burger or whatever and then left and came back and all this shit. The story done changed so many fucking times. Okay, let's get into this shit.
So a lot of people know me as T-Ierney, but my rap name turned into Thundercat, though. Big Thundercat.
Your family to Nip. Can you tell us how you and him met and when?
2003, coming home from prison, met Nip and a few youngsters out in the parking lot. They were selling CDs and doing music and stuff like that.
This is your first official interview, kind of breaking the silence. How?
Breaking silence. Okay, this is called Cowboy Breaks His Silence. Okay.
Are you doing?
I'm doing all right day by day. Just pretty much staying busy. The fans have been keeping me busy. The feedback I've been getting from the fans, all the different races, all the different people's lives he changed. Southside gangbangers, Bloods, Crips, every hood you can think of, and came and said, Nipsey changed my life. So that's basically what keeps me going. It's just the positive feedback that I've been getting from the fans.
And how's Nip's family doing?
Everybody's holding up strong. Basically everybody's been giving everybody space. It's still unbelievable to everybody. Just the fact that he's not going to roll back up on us.
This is you breaking your silence.
Like he did on the normal, any given day, Nipsey roll up, So I couldn't imagine what they're going through. Everybody's being strong, so we got to continue to, legacy.
It was a funeral fit for a king. Yeah. So many celebrities, so many people came out. How amazing was the procession?
How amazing was the procession? This is the silence he breaking.
The day of the procession, I think I was doing an interview or something.
He was doing an interview or something during the funeral.
The procession started going, so I went and
notice he didn't carry the casket.
Jumped in the car.
But he was his best homeboy.
Killer Twine, a car full of bloods. I jumped in the car with him.
Jumped in the car full of bloods.
Rolled off through the block.
Now, right there, that tells a lot. He jumped in the car full of bloods, people. What was Nipsey? A Crip. What is Cowboy? I'm not sure, but I believe he's supposed to be a Crip. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But if he is, he jumped in the car full of bloods. Now, if Nipsey was murdered like that on video, and somebody paid Shitty Cuz to do it, possibly, who do you think would have paid Shitty Cuz? Another Crip or some blood members? They're rival gangs, right? Nobody wanted to really come together in California like that. There is years and decades of beef between Bloods and Crips, right? You kill my brother, I kill your cousin. You kill my sister, I did a drive-by on your grandma's house, blah, blah, blah. Years and years and years go by, and now we got this man, Nipsey Hussle, trying to bring together Bloods and Crips. You think all the Bloods wanted to come together with the Crips? You think every single Crip wanted to come together with the Bloods? You think the LAPD wanted gang members that are black people to come together? Okay. Well, anyhow, he jumps in the car full of Bloods.
Every hood we roll through was Bloods, Crips, Hispanic, Asian. I don't care what. The whole city showed love. Like I said, we rode all the way to Watts, came all the way back to Slauson and Crenshaw.
He's breaking his silence on where him and the Bloods went.
It was great. Like we went back to the mortuary,
and it was great.
And it was so crowded. I didn't want to call it Uber, but I felt so safe just walking. I walked down the middle of Crenshaw.
I'm sure you did feel safe. Now
I headed to the hood.
You should feel safe. You participated in the death of Nipsey, like the Bloods wanted, possibly, or like the LAPD wanted, possibly.
Like, shit I wouldn't do on the regular. I felt safe, and I got about a block away. And somebody said, "Cowboy, get in," gave me a ride. So that was cool.
You lost it.
People think Shitty Cuz did this on his own, just out the blue, with no help, nobody he talked to beforehand, nobody sent him, nobody paid him. He lived in California for all of his fucking shitty life, probably, and just one single dude. That's it.
The procession at a certain point, then you found him.
Yeah, we lost him in Watson, but luckily we didn't kill Twan's neighborhood. So, and we was chasing. We really needed some gas, so we said we try to cut the procession off and get some gas in Watts. And on the way there, we smashing. And the police must have been eating some donuts or something. But we hit that.
Him and Killer Twan, or him in a car full of Bloods? Okay, well, either way.
The corner, they looked up, but luckily it was like 5 cars chasing us, so they got jacked up. We got away, jumped back in the line, and made it. So yeah, that was tight.
And then how was it being in front of the store with Nip and the crowd, and just, it must
being in front of the store with Nip and the crowd.
A million things.
How was it?
Just emotions going through you at that time. How did that feel?
It was an amazing event. It was fit for him, like I said, it's still unbelievable, even though we did all that.
This man, Cowboy, should be in custody right now.
We did the city, it was great. It was a good feeling, but it's just, we lost a friend. A lot of fans, they lost a celebrity or something. We really lost a friend. Like Nipsey's death will touch the world, but I go through that maybe 8 times a year, maybe, and it hurts for me every time I see my youngster die like that on the streets. Nipsey's one of the ones that have potentials to get out of it, so it really hurt me.
Every time he sees his youngsters die in the streets, he saw Nipsey die. He watched it at the window. It's on video, man.
Nipsey, but it hurts me the same. I feel it 5, 6, 7 times a year. I witnessed my youngster dying, and like I said, this was a big one.
And he witnessed Nipsey die as well. Didn't come out that store.
Yeah, potential to touch the world, which he did. He touched the world.
What was the most amazing thing about the services, and after, just in reflection of it all?
This is breaking his silence. Listen to the questions this bitch is asking him.
It's Black Sam, his strength. Black Sam, he's already been a team leader.
Now, I got a sneaky suspicion that either him or somebody is threatening Black Sam, which is Nipsey's brother, because of the fact that I'm sure Nipsey's brother could have went in the store, went in the back, looked at the tapes, seen what really happened in the store, seen what happened outside of the store. If there is no tapes, then why isn't there tapes? And in the plaza, there are surrounding video cameras every fucking where. Nobody's cameras worked. People, think about that.
He's always played, out of the picture, out of the limelight. He's always a businessman. Just seeing my team captain really just.
If he was a true friend, he would have be telling us right now everything about them cameras, where the tapes are, when they come and get them. They ain't even telling us what kind of weapon was used in the fucking murder. Was it a 38, a 45, a revolver? Nothing. Where's the gun? That man threw it in the fucking, Eric threw it in that fucking car and ran off. The car that the white man got out of.
Standing strong, losing a brother, I couldn't imagine.
Then when they roped off the scene, the white car wasn't even there no more. Where did it go?
So for him to be able to stand strong and say something, that kept me going. His mom, pops, it's a family business. The neighborhood, we all family. I can walk anywhere around here. It's sad that out of all the spots on earth, Nipsey could have jumped out anywhere and got love for him to get killed right here. It makes no sense.
It does make sense. It was a fucking setup. The man lived in Los Angeles all of his life and was never killed by a rival blood member, never killed by another Crip, nothing. It is crazy. All the places he could have gotten killed, it was in his own plaza. Why? Because it was a fucking setup. It was a hit.
Everybody knows that you would have taken a bullet for Nip.
No.
You held him as he took some of his last breaths.
No. He did not hold him while he took some of his last breaths. Watch the video. Why is he lying? He came out of the store, leaned over the man, tapped him a couple times. That's it. He never picked him up. He never held him. That's in the video.
How does it make you feel to hear some of the ridiculous rumors and accusations online?
I've been hearing through the fans, people up here, I really hadn't had a chance to really look at everything or whatever. I peeked it a couple of times. Just really, I'm still mourning my homeboy. For me to acknowledge.
You've mourning him so much that even you say you haven't watched the tapes to try to get to the bottom of what really happened and who was all there. You've seen it from the window, buddy.
It's that dumb shit, the foolishness, that's giving the fuel. If you know what you're doing is right, I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. My homeboy's gone, so regardless of what you think, it ain't gonna bring you back or whatever it may be. So
basically, he rubbing it in right there. No matter what you think, it ain't gonna bring him back. So basically, I know the hit got done, the job got done. No matter what anybody say, he ain't coming back. You're right about that.
I don't even acknowledge the weirdo stuff. People that really been true fans that really been checking out the story, that know the story, they know hands down.
True fans know what they see with their own eyes. And you was standing at that damn window watching.
A motherfucker way out. Got one follower, got one post, a fake account or some other shit. You entitled to your opinion, but I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it.
You had a pretty bad meltdown.
You is losing sleep, nigga. You're getting eat up. Your soul is getting eat up. You can see it in your eyes.
After it was pronounced and it was gone.
Everybody loves him. Everybody loves him, bro.
Can you tell us what was going through your head? And
yeah, they did. And you set him up or either had something to do with it. And if you didn't, then you was just being a coward by watching.
And just how you were feeling that night?
Well, it just, me, Nipsey, the whole team, we worked hard for years to keep this parking lot in order, to keep people from hanging out. We made it safe for tourists to come through. So it's really after Nipsey was gone, you're not going to come to this parking lot and still disrespect. I'm still here. The team is still here. People showing up out the woodwork, acting like they was a part of the team. Certain people that came, I seen them come show their respect. They went straight to the cameras. I seen other people go over there and put a position for the cameras. So,
like yourself, doing an interview actually while the damn funeral was going on.
All in all, I seen the true fans, the true homies that really showed their respect and really had love for them. People that came every day. I seen people that was just, it was their time to be the asshole. But the night of all the activities, it was really about you. Are you gonna respect the parking lot? You know what I mean? We lived and Nipsey died in this parking lot. He ultimately died at the same spot that we started at. That was our office. That little square where he died at right there. And when he didn't die there, he got shot there because he was still breathing when he left my hands. So he died at the hospital or something.
When he left your hands. Okay, buddy.
Time, but he was still breathing. He was still fighting for his life when the ambulance got there.
You say you shook hands with Eric Holder minutes before he shot Nip. Why did
Now you shook hands with Eric Holder when he shot Nip, but right before he shot Nipsey, you shook his hand. Oh, now you shook his hand.
you think he did it?
It just seemed like envy, hate, or whatever, maybe jealousy.
It just seemed like envy, hate, or jealousy. How do you know that? When you were not there, you was inside the store when he shot him.
Like I said,
and you didn't know him to know if he was jealous or not.
It seemed like that was his go out with a bang. Now,
go out with a bang. That's why Eric Holder shot him, so he could go out with a bang.
Now the world gonna know you as that. You know what I mean? So
really,
that's the only thing I can see. You know what I mean? He was a weirdo, been gone. Nobody.
He was a weirdo. He was a weirdo, but you shook his hand.
Nobody.
And you knew him before he shot him, because you said the whole neighborhood's like family. Everybody knew everybody. And you said in the first video, yeah, we know who he is.
He was a reject, you know what I mean? Never could make the final cut.
A reject and couldn't make the final cut. You talking about yourself.
Whatever it may be. Instead of looking at Nim's success and feeling like, yeah, I could do it, he got jealous. You know what I mean?
See how he's staring off when he say that? He's thinking about it himself.
That's the only thing I can see, you know what I mean? He was a weirdo, been gone.
Very close attention now, folks, to his face when he says this.
When the ambulance got there,
You say you shook hands with Eric Holder minutes before he shot Nip. Why do you think he did it?
It just seemed like envy, hate, or whatever, maybe jealousy. Like I said, it seemed like that was his go out with a bang. Now the world gonna know you as that. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing I can see. You know what I mean? He was a weirdo, been gone. Nobody. Nobody. He was a reject. You know what I mean? Never could make the final cut, whatever it may be. Instead of looking at Nim's success and feeling like, yeah, I could do it, he got jealous. You know what I mean? And his jealousy, whatever it may be. So
it's not feeling like I could do it. It's feeling like he could do it. Instead of looking at Nip's success and feeling like he could do it, he says, instead of looking at Nip's success and feeling like I could do it. He's talking about himself, people.
See, you know what I mean? He was a weirdo.
Listen.
Been gone. Nobody. Nobody. He was a reject. You know what I mean? Never could make the final cut, whatever it may be. Instead of looking at Nim's success and feeling like, yeah, I could do it, he got jealous.
I could do it. It should have been feeling like he could do it.
And his jealousy, whatever it may be. So now he in jail. When they sentence him to wherever he gotta go, I got one request that they change his middle name to Dick, so his name would be Eric Dick Holder. So when he go to jail, they can say Eric Dick Holder. So yeah, that's his new name from here on out. So yeah, go to jail and do what you gotta do or whatever.
Why do you think Eric shows so much rage towards Nip? He came back and he shot him again. He came back and he kicked him like that.
Like I said, regardless, I don't know. I hadn't had a chance to really look at those tapes or whatever. But by the time I left Nipsey, I walked around the counter and got to the break room. So by the time
he walked around the corner and got to the break room.
I walked him.
Y'all see that man go in the store? You think he had enough time to walk through that whole store? I've seen the layout of the Marathon store. When you walk in the door, there's no way you can go all the way to the back of that place and put something down before Eric shoots his first shot.
Made it to the break room. I hear some gunshots. Man, but as I'm running out, you hear some more gunshots.
Then he said as he was running out, he heard more gunshots. When he ran out that store, Eric was already damn near gone. Yeah, he wasn't still shooting. So you know he's lying still.
When I hit the door and run out, I see Nip on the ground. And I see this fool cutting through the alley. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, I don't know why that's
there's Cowboy coming out.
Victim like that.
Like I said, regardless, I don't know. I hadn't had a chance to really look at those tapes or whatever. But,
and he hasn't had a chance to look at the tape. Now look.
But by the time I left Nipsey. I walked around the counter and got to the break room. So by the time I walked and made it to the break room, I heard some gunshots. Man, but as I'm running out, you hear some.
Now as he's running out, he hear more gunshots. Now look.
Some more gunshots. When I hit the door and run out, I see
Eric running right now. And Cowboy still ain't come out.
See Nip on the ground, and I see this fool breaking.
Okay, there goes that guy. Okay, he's running. You see the red arrow. That red arrow is Eric Holder running away. Okay, watch.
You know what I mean? So
he's running away.
Like I said,
now you see Cowboy right by the red arrow coming out. Now Cowboy said when he was coming out, he heard more gunshots. How? Eric Holder's running right there with the red arrow over his head. Right next to the red arrow is, you see that white dot? That's Cowboy.
Why?
See Cowboy coming out?
Why that split second?
How could he hear more gunshots when he's coming out? He's lying.
Do what you gotta do or whatever.
Why do you think Eric shows so much
Watch
rage
carefully.
towards Nip? He came back and he shot him again. He came back and he kicked him like that.
Like I said, regardless, I don't know. I hadn't had a chance to really look at those tapes or whatever. But by the time I left Nipsey. I walked around the counter and got to the break room. So by the time I walked and made it to
So he's walking to the break room right now.
the break room, I hear some gunshots. Man, but as I'm running out, you hear some more gunshots. When I hit the door.
As he's running out, I hear more gunshots.
When I hit the door and run out, I see Nip on the ground. I see this fool breaking.
There he goes.
Cutting through the alley. You know what I mean? So,
He sees him cutting through the alley when he comes out.
you know, like I said, I
Where's the alley? He threw the gun in the white car right there where the red arrow's at as he ran away.
don't know why that split second I had left, you know.
That is no alley.
People scrutinizing that I said I was gone 3 seconds. You know, it felt like I was only gone 3 seconds. You know, I had just left his side. You know, like I said, I wish I was there. I wish I could have took a bullet or whatever, but I can't. You know, it was God's will. You know, that it got done. It's like no matter how I replayed in my mind, know how hurt the team is. You know, the whole team is hurt that we were supposed to be there to protect us. You know, these motherfuckers is scrutinizing with that. I should have did this. I wish to God I could have been on his side. I know it definitely been a different outcome. You know, I could have took the bullet. Nigga, it'd been 10 candles out here, but it would have saved him. And I'd have been happy. The niggas that we trying to save ain't. I feel it's selfish to say it, but I feel they ain't even worth saving. You know what I mean? Because the same niggas is fucking up. You know, but for the 100,000, $1 million that he did touch, that make it worth it though. But you know.
Now, let's look at the video. Okay, 1 second here, folks. Here we go. The video. Okay. There's Nipsey with the white thing on his head. Boom, Nipsey shot. Eric Holder comes back. Boom, boom, boom. Comes back again. All this time, Cowboy is supposedly walking to the back of the break room. Oh, come on. There's got to be a better one than that.
Okay, guys, so get this. We got into a heated conversation with the Grammy Award nominated rapper.
Here we go.
Police said the man believed Nipsey.
Now, you can see the person standing at the window. Where it? Come on, show the rest. Okay, they're not gonna show. I can't deal. This is, come on. Okay, here we go. Is it gonna play? Sorry for the lagging, folks. If I could ever get this to fucking play, you clearly see the Cowboy told a straight up lie. Okay. Looks like it's playing. Can now watch this. Everybody's done it. Okay, the guys are all standing there with Nipsey. I don't know who's doing the film work here. It's a shitty job. It's showing all the wrong shit. Down goes Nipsey. Damn. There was no gun in that guy's hand who ran around the corner. Okay. Cowboy still ain't came out. This woman here had something to do with it in the black car. Why does it keep panning back and forth like that? I don't know. Whoever's doing this camera stuff is a shitty fucking job, I tell you that. What are they looking at? Oh, okay, there's a car sitting there, waiting. Wow, there's somebody in the glass. Going back, or who is that? Clearest footage is in reverse. What are you looking at? Oh, there's somebody there doing something. If I don't see Cowboy yet. Okay, well, anyhow, you get my drift. Cowboy's lying, people.